1,000 days is equivalent to slightly over 3 years, and in children's growth, these are formative years, both physically and mentally. It is a stage scientifically proven to be crucial in the growth and development of a child.
This is a period where a child is getting all what the child requires in terms of growth, in terms of health, in terms of hygiene, and 90% of the brain development is at that level.
This assertion is in agreement with the Education Act of 2008, which recognizes pre-primary education as a basic need for every child.
During our time, ECD was not given a lot of emphasis. And during our time, if one was to take a child to an ECD center, that was a preserve for the rich. But time has now come. ECD is for everyone. That is if we want to have a productive human resource.
This, however, is challenged by the fact that some parents are not cooperative with teachers when it comes to assessment of children's progress and development.
They tend to be so busy and they neglect the progress of their children instead of, because when we call upon some of them to come and we talk about their children's progress, they don't tend to come up, and it's really a big challenge.
We lay our future in thy hands.
This could be the reason why a 2-week training was organized to reorient teachers into the basics of early child care. Despite the challenges, Joanne Lunkuse says she has a lot to impart into both children and their parents.
When you see the way we are learning, they showed us videos from kids in Canada. But for them, they learn through playing. And most of us here, actually parents, think that kids cannot learn as they play. And that is also actually another challenge.
We knew that theory was important and child development, but we also knew that approach was equally important, as well as practice. So we tried to design a course that would involve all of these things. We spent our mornings looking at theories of child development, brain development, which we know happens the most before the child is 6 years of age, and then looking into different approaches to support belonging, well-being, engagement, and expression.
We should give the children a chance to play, because when they play, they even learn more. And kids are interested in the natural environment. They learn more from the environment. And that is one of the things we didn't know, but we know, and we are going to implement it.
The training is an initiative of the Amashi family from Canada that was expelled from Uganda in the 1970s during the Amin regime. About $500,000 Canadian was earmarked for early childhood development in a period of not less than 5 years.
So what is our interest as SOS? We value the early childhood development. We value that stage of a child when they begin their lives. And we strongly believe, just like research has been given, that that is the most important or critical time of a life of a child.
It is hoped that these 24 trainees who were awarded certificates will spread the gospel of early childhood development across the country. Henry Okorut, UBC.